Windows 10 has been around for a year now, and more than 300 million users have holding out. Mike Wisby is here from Tech2U to help us all decide if it's time to upgrade to Windows 10. So let me ask you this. Is there any way that some of the people who have gone to Windows 10 should look for an upgrade, or where are we in all this?
Well, if you've already got Windows 10, then
you're good. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. They're going to support that all the way through 2020.
All right.
So they may have something. I've heard a little rumor that they're just going to keep it as Windows 10, just keep updating it.
Okay.
So we're good. So the time is running out now. If you have Windows 7 or Windows 8, you can get a free upgrade to Windows 10, but only until July 29th. Then they're going to start charging about $119 for the normal home version, and it's going to go up to almost $200 for the Pro version.
So free now?
It's free now. That's the main thing. If you have a Pro version of Windows 7 or 8, it will upgrade you to the Pro version of Windows 10.
How's it been going for the last year with Windows 10?
So far, they've actually been getting a good feedback about customer satisfaction for Windows 10.
Good.
Which is good, compared to Windows 8, which was a little bit of a, I don't know if you remember that, but people were really shocked by the big changes that they had. But Windows 10 is more of a step in the direction of Windows 7 and a bit more familiar. So it's more like Windows XP and Windows 7 mixed together. And it's getting good feedback generally. What's
generally the inconvenience with switching to a new system?
So when you switch to a new system, now it's an operating system, so it controls everything. You really have to allow for time to reset up your printers, and if you have like passwords saved in browsers and things like that, you're going to have to remember the passwords. You're going to have to log back into everything once you've upgraded it. And you may have actually some specific programs that are custom to your need that may not work with Windows 10. So you really need to investigate that, check with the developers. And that's for things like in news stations, perhaps you may have a particular system that does something, like weather or something like that. And if you go up to Windows 10, it could break it. So you really want to make sure you don't do that.
I don't know that we would ever change anything up here at all. Everything's working so well. What about people who should not go to Windows 10?
So if you have an old PC that can't handle pretty much anything modern, stick with what you've got.
Is that going back to like Windows 2 or Windows?
Windows 3 or Windows 98?
Yeah.
I remember Windows 98, 95?
Yeah.
No, Windows XP. If you're running Windows XP right now, there may be a reason you still are. Your computer probably isn't able to handle a modern version. So just hold it out, wait it out, and get a new machine, perhaps, which will come with Windows 10. And also, you will have to pay anyway. If you don't have Windows 7 or 8, you do have to pay for Windows 10
right now. Any tips for folks who may want to upgrade to Windows 10 before the end of July? Free.
Yeah, so make sure you back up everything before you do it, because it's pretty seamless. They make it very easy, but you just never know. You know, you really do want to make sure you have everything backed up. Allow the time. Again, don't think you can do it real quickly. Allow the time to change everything over.
Okay, you have an app of the week for us?
Yes, I do. It's Quiz Up, and Quiz Up is a multiplayer quiz game you do online on the phone, and you can play strangers or you can play friends. Game's about a minute long, and it's 150,000 different questions.
Wow.
So
like
challenge that brain.
So since we have you here and you are from England, what do you think of the exiting the EU? Now that we're
came as quite a shock.
Yeah,
actually.
really.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shock. I don't think even the people who voted to leave, I don't think really understood the ramifications of it.
That's kind of the strange end of that. You vote to leave the EU, and then you go, "Oh, I didn't realize we're going to go through all of this hardship. Can I change my vote?" And they're like,
exactly.
"No, you can't."
That's democracy for you.
It really is. Mike Wisby from Tech2U and Great Britain. Thank you for